Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just got done uploading a video on my my self-propelled mower over there. I sure hope you guys would stop and check out that video. I talked a little bit about some mower maintenance I did to it, and also in that video I talked about some more maintenance I was going to do to this, and that I said I was probably going to be making a video on it, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm making a video on what I'm doing to this. What it is what you can go on all kinds of people's videos. You can even type it in the search bar on YouTube, how to adjust the valves on an overhead Briggs and Stratton, and there's about a bazillion videos on it. And so also the schedule which you need to adjust your valves depending on the usage of the machine and all of that. Commercial machines or mowers that are used, you know, that's how you make your living. I believe those are by the hour, how many hours that are on the machine itself. You want to go in and check the valve lash and that kind of thing. On my personal mower, this is my personal Craftsman LT1000. I just adjust them once a year, and so that's what brings me to this video. I adjusted them this year, and I noticed that when I removed my valve cover here, which you'll see it's already loose, I've done some preparation for this video, I noticed that there was no gasket in there, and I think that from years past that I had used just some gasket sealer in there, and there was oil all over in these areas here around this valve cover. Now granted, I've never had any issues with this mower running low on oil. I always keep an eye on it and never had those issues. Nonetheless, like I said, I saw oil around here, and so I don't want to have any issues. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to be making a gasket, and again, this is another budget-friendly video. This is just a way to, again, solve an issue. You're somebody like me, don't have a lot of money to sink into things or to go buy gasket sets or whatever for these. This is just a cheap, easy way to do this. Now, what I'm going to be doing today, this isn't how you can't use these kind of gaskets for every application. Like right here, where the muffler, where the exhaust hooks into the motor, right in there, that takes a special kind of gasket because of how much heat is produced by the exhaust. The valve cover, on the other hand, there's not a whole lot of heat, there's not a whole lot of anything there, there's not even any pressure behind it. Really, you're just keeping the oil in the engine. And so that's what I'm about to do, and show y'all how I'm going to accomplish that. Like I said, budget friendly. And so let me get over here to my bench real quick, and we'll get all set up and show you what I'm working with. Hold on. Okay guys, so here I am at my bench. The first step after removal of the valve cover, I believe it's obvious, but just in case, is to clean the mating surfaces. Not just this surface, but also the surface on the engine. Right there. This area here, all around. Make sure it's clean. And then, after you make sure it's clean, you definitely want to take the time, make sure that there's no holes, it's not bent or anything like that, it's in good condition. Mine's in good condition. If it does have holes or something, it might be repairable with some welding or something like that, or maybe you can go to a nearby parts store or something. Like I've got a mower salvage yard I could go and get another one of these at, and so to replace it or whatever needs to be done. But that's not what this video is about. It's about budget friendly gasket making. And so again, like I said, I'm gonna be making a gasket for this, and I don't have the money to go down and buy gasket sets or whatever for this. And so there's a lot of videos out there on how I'm going to accomplish this, and so you can look those videos up or you can watch mine. It's up to you. So what I'm going to do is you can make gaskets out of cardboard, pretty much the kind of cardboard that cereal comes in, like cereal boxes. I believe beer boxes are made out of the same kind of cardboard. Shoot, even the hold on a second, even the sealant that I bought for this material here, you can make a gasket out of. But that's not what I'm making my gasket out of. Where'd it go? Okay guys, sorry about that. I misplaced what I'm making my gasket out of. What I've chose to do is front of a cereal box. You can see Kellogg's Corn Pops, and so now just a quick disclaimer, I'm not responsible for any kind of injury or damage to you or your machine. I'm also not sponsored by Kellogg's or Briggs and Stratton, or again, I'm just a guy out here accomplishing something budget friendly and taking care of an issue without having to spend a lot of money. This might not apply to your exact application. This might not exactly work in your situation. I don't know. This is what I'm doing to accomplish it for myself, and so if you do this, please follow this at your own risk, and I assume no responsibility. So that being said, again, this is what I'm going to be using, and again, like I said, I've already done some preparation for the video. I cleaned this up and cleaned up the engine. Also, I've already laid this over. You can see I cut this off the front of the box right there, and I laid this down and I drew that out, my valve cover. I drew it out on there, and I'm going to be cutting it out either with this or with these scissors here, and then also, which you can see I already did one, punching out the holes for the bolts. And so anyway guys, that's how I'm going to handle this. I'm going to get this all cut out and everything and get it on my mower, and then I'll come back. So there you go guys, that's the end result right there. I'll get a little bit closer here so you can see. So you can still see the marker where I marked it out right there on the corner. And also, if I go to the, I don't know if I can get this in the camera. Let's see, right over here. There you go. You can still see the yellow from the box right there. So I'm not making it up. It's not gasket material, it's the cereal box. And yes, just in case you're wondering, I cut the center of it out. So there you go guys. Again, just a quick video on some budget friendly mower maintenance. Again, it's not something that you can do in every application, but it is something that you can do in this application. And so you'll see also, what you saw a minute ago, I had that tube of gasket sealer, which is what I used on both sides of this. And there you go, it's on there. So just a quick video again, like I said guys, just to show y'all mower maintenance on a budget. If you're like me, you don't have a lot of money to throw at these things, but also you don't have a lot of money to buy mowers. And so the mowers you got to take care of and do what you can to keep them going. And so that's what this video is about. It's just to show you how to keep it going, so and not have to spend a lot of money. So there you go, guys. Hope this video helps, and any questions or comments, leave them below. Thank you.